Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something I said. Hey, y'all, come on in. You're here on a great day.
We are off to Edmonton today with MacDuff's Soap Company.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres on YouTube, why, come on in the live chat. Meet the Whiff Pack, a cool group of friends from all over the world hanging out. They'd love to meet you too.
They would. And for our mention today, we wanted to show you pumpkin spice and pecan waffles from Dua. This is actually an homage to a Bath and Body Works scent. Here are the scent notes: waffles, maple, spices, pumpkin, and walnuts.
Y'all, this is simultaneously one of my absolute favorite and absolute least favorite Duas of all time. Why? Well, maple has no essential oil, so they have to build one somehow. And when this thing goes on, there is a bitter, gross, nasty, acrid smell that should not happen to a schnauzer, but it dries down in 5 or 10 minutes into an absolutely beautiful, sweet, and faithful to the original maple accord. So, if you're gonna put this on, go outside for 5 or 6 minutes.
But if you'd like to try a wonderful maple, Sean and MacDuff's created Autumn Cabin that has its own version of maple in there. It's wonderful.
And what is our soap today?
Our soap today is Whyte Saffron, and I almost picked this up a few times. And then I heard an interview with Sean explaining he was surprised that not as many people picked this one up because maybe it's a little more feminine than he originally intended. But that just makes me excited.
Well, and it makes it a perfect soap for this show. Let's meet it! All right, y'all, from the sales page at theshavesupply.com. Let me run with you tonight. I'll take you on a moonlit ride. Tom Petty.
Whyte Ave, located in historic Old Strathcona neighborhood, is considered by many to be home of Edmonton's nightlife. Clubs, music venues, pubs, restaurants, and even some much-loved dive bars sprawl across the avenue. Whyte Saffron, a warm and sensual unisex scent, is a nod to Whyte Ave and nightlife in general, dancing on the line between masculine and feminine. Whyte Saffron features a unique green and spicy opening of saffron and galbanum, an aromatic gum resin that is earthy, woody, and balsamic. The top notes reveal a smooth and creamy heart of tropical coconut and floral jasmine, smoothed out under a rich base of cedarwood, patchouli, sandalwood, and a hint of vanilla.
If you've tried the V3 version of Whyte Saffron, the main new additions here are the galbanum and sandalwood. Also introduced are more naturals, including jasmine, sandalwood, and saffron absolutes, coconut, and butter CO2 extracts. Naturals don't have the same punch as fragrance oils, but the depth and authenticity they provide should make the dry down much more dynamic, especially on the aftershave. Well, y'all, you know how I feel about lactonics, and I'm seeing some coconut, some saffron, some vanilla in here, and it makes me wonder, because nobody does gourmands like Sean. Y'all, let's open the box. This is from Garrett, the Shave Supply, y'all, and if you need to go there, just click on that. And let's see, we've got a note here from Garrett. Thanks so much, Marcus and Sarah. I hope you love these from Garrett. Thanks, buddy. I'm not saying we stocked up a little bit, but we're going to start with a little Christmas in July. You did not see Candy Cane Lane. Eros Ambrosia.
Giggity.
Oh, we got a little sample.
Hey!
EDP here of something. What is that?
This is Icefields Parkway, another MacDuff scent.
Another otter snuck in the box there for summer. Look at that. Did they have a sale or I just go crazy?
I think we went
crazy. A little crazy. I love my root beers and that one's coming up. And finally, this is what we've all come to see. Whyte Saffron. Y'all, I know the new labels all have a version of MacDuff on them, but I love the OG of this one. The bright lights of a bustling city reflected on a shiny street. Or is that the water?
Oh, I feel like we're going to have to take a road trip to there, my
Oh,
friends.
well, strap in and grab some snacks. It's Edmonton or bust while we have our first impression. I think the only real saffron we've gotten our noses on is like Baccarat Rouge 540 and then that dupe of commodity milk. Oh, beautiful. So why don't you tell me what you get when you have your first impression? All right, take it in.
So far, I think I like saffron, but I'm willing to see what MacDuff's can do with it here.
My mommy's putting rice. I don't know.
Here's the pour for those who like to see.
Y'all super soft. You may not want a tub load, according to Sean.
Okay, diving in.
Take it in. See what
Off
you get.
to nightlife on Whyte Avenue. Well, you need a long whiff. I feel like I went on an adventure. I took a plane ride. I'm somewhere new. It almost reminds me of my experience when I first smelled Solstice from PAA. Like just somewhere completely new. I had never been before. The dryness that the saffron kind of is having is similar to kind of the sagey kind of stuff in Solstice, I think. Like if I had to pick anything out of our 600 soaps, that's the closest I could get to what I'm smelling right away off the puck.
Right.
There are other things happening here, but there's a much more like drier side to the evening. I know there's like rain on the streets here, so I don't know if it just rained or the dew is kind of going away. But I feel like I haven't stepped inside any of the venues yet. Like I'm on the street, I'm outside, there's a crispness in the air, but I feel ready for the evening. So whatever it may hold, it doesn't have anything cologne-y, which I like. Right. Because usually when you think of nightlife, that's kind of something that goes with it. That is not in here at all.
Now Solstice makes me think of a super hot sunny day because of the hot, rocky sense in it. Is that in this also?
I'm getting more of like a dried kind of side of the rockiness. So I don't know why, but my brain perceives that as cold outside. I'm not getting the hot at all compared to this.
Is this the Solstice desert plain, but in the winter?
Maybe. I don't get as much of a gourmandy side to this scent.
Wait, I'm sorry. This is a MacDuff's soap.
Right. But I do get what he was mentioning about the more natural things that are happening in here. Like, I feel like there are real herbs or real things that are put in this.
Right.
Like, somehow if I close my eyes, it's not market days or anything like that, but if there was a market on the street that had, like, herbs and things around me, I would not say you're wrong. Like, there's something real and fresh, like, in the crispness of the air happening.
Right.
And it's interesting. I don't get like trees, but somehow I still know I'm outside.
Right.
And I don't know where that magic is happening in here, but there's got to be like an herb or something that's adding that.
Nice.
There's no petrichor either. I know we saw the rainy streets,
yes.
but there's nothing like that, so don't let the picture like take you somewhere else.
Okay.
I think I'm learning that saffron has much more sides than I thought it did. I think because we first smelled baccarat, and that has more like a caramely color saffron.
Yeah.
To me, if this could be a white saffron, like the color white, is very different. This is a drier, sagey kind of version of a saffron.
Right. And y'all, saffron in fragrances is a giant enigma. And with BR540, a lot of folks wear that when they're looking for a cotton candy centered or forward fragrance, and I'm not going to say that they're wrong.
And there's that to me has a sweet side to it.
Right.
This does not, and I think that's why my brain's going like a drier herb action.
Right.
It's very refreshing. It's not that it's not. It's just a totally different side of the saffron world, which is kind of a fun experience to have Sean help us get there.
Right.
I know we read jasmine and some other florals.
Right.
I have a hard time pulling them out. Maybe when we lather.
Gotcha.
But in here, they are just blending to make this feel like kind of refreshing and brighter. Like I'm ready for the night to start. I'm energized. You know, like it's almost like you had a little afternoon coffee to take it. Like I'm ready for wherever we're going to have a good evening. So it's a fun experience. It's not what I was expecting, but I'm actually really glad that we can add this to our den because we don't have anything like this.
Right.
I'm not getting many other colors in mine. Like I thought after seeing this picture I would, and I usually have more to say. It's almost like if you were standing in the street and you have the street light pointing down on you. Everything's brighter under the street light. So I'm getting the white from that, but I can tell if I look past it, it's dark outside.
Well, now the big question on everybody's lips, their chap lips, is Sean himself said this might lean a little more feminine than masculine, perhaps the only one in the MacDuff's line that really does that. Where is this sitting for you?
Not at all. I'm at a place. So it's interesting. Like, I don't even get a masculine or a feminine to this at all. I just feel like I'm literally standing in a new place that I've never been before.
Right.
It's almost like the people that are with me and the times that are coming is creating the scent more than even it being a pulling out a floral or something. Like, I feel like either of us could totally rock this.
There you go, Sean. She's the expert. Equally Janeway and Picard. All right, I'm going to take this in and see what I find. I'm excited there might be a little bit of a callback to Solstice in here, because that's so one of my favorites. I bought the EDP a couple weeks ago to get ready for summer. All right, taking this in. Here we go. The Shake and Clam. I love the font.
I do too.
All right, here we go.
I want that in a poster.
Holy crap!
Not what you were expecting, right?
You guys, I just thought this would be like a little gentle traveling companion. I mean, like the great kazoo on your shoulder. This is a formidable scent. Hold on.
It's a very different side for Sean, but I like it.
Wow. I get the rocks from solstice, but not at high noon. I get them at midnight. And y'all, if you have ever spent some time out in our California desert, it is equally as freezing at night as it is boiling during the day. That's where the similarity with solstice for me stops. I don't get so much as the sage. That's where it becomes more of a way more masculine herby saffron for me. But you're right. I am under a desert sky when I open this.
And it's interesting. See if you can get more of the other fruit, the lactonic stuff. It's a journey in there.
I don't even want to. I am having so much fun discovering where saffron and smoke come together to sense this. I don't even want to go deeper into the sweets. And y'all, I am shocked that Sean said this was probably one of his most feminine.
Yeah.
I would say exactly the opposite. I would say this is a supremely masculine scent, but then again, look at me.
So I think we keep forgetting galbanum.
This is the secret weapon. What's it say?
Aromatic gum resin that is earthy, woody, and balsamic. Huh.
This might be galbanum forward. He should have called it white galbanum, but nobody would have known how to pronounce it.
But I think that might be what's helping it lean a little more masculine. Might
Right.
be that.
This is like a desert campfire for me. Do you get a slight sense of embers or smoke under the surface?
I'm going to erase the label from my mind.
Yes, right. You
See
have
if
to.
that helps.
You have to. This is a way more natural scent for me than this label dictates.
Oh, I would say you're not wrong. There's a charcoaly kind of earthy thing happening.
Oh, and it's beautiful. I think that's partially what lends the idea for you of a beautiful desert night, because you'd always have a little bit of a campfire going out in front of you.
Because I don't know if I would pull out any gourmands. If you take a whiff of that.
Right.
Which is
and
weird
the funny
to me.
thing is, most of this is listing gourmands, but I am not getting that at all. There is not an ounce of mama for me, which this is like the anti-MacDuff soap, and it is one of my favorites. Y'all look at my face. We've got 20-something MacDuff's. There is inspiration in this. Now I get why Sean suggested we do this from his entire line.
Right. We asked, and we're like, what was one that you wish people got more of their noses on? I get it now.
Y'all, let's take another look at these scent notes and build you a nice, soft MacDuff's lather. All right, y'all, back to the sales page at theshavesupply.com.
A unique green and spicy opening of saffron and galbanum.
Hold on. I'm going to say something a little bit controversial. I don't even get saffron in here as far as what I understand saffron to be. Like from my mom's yellow saffron rice growing up to the saffron that's in BR 540. Yeah. I'm not getting that here. What are you getting?
So I think my brain is only able to file this if I think of it as literally a white saffron, like a whole different saffron. Cause like my brain can get like a white sage meets saffron. If they could be BFFs, that's what my brain is getting. I don't know if that's real, but that's where I'm at. I can get that there's a green kind of thing in here, but that just helps me know I'm outside. It's not a green that I'm used to. Like it's done in a different way.
Y'all, some of my favorite subs create chaos where the scent notes come together, but this one is so beautifully balanced with these notes going click, 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 click. It's like a freaking zipper. And the personality coming forth is not going to be betrayed by any of the scent notes in this list, because it's how they are all coming together to create this like obsession for men. What's in that? I don't know. I wore it for 15 years. I can't tell you a single scent note that's in that even today. This is doing that same thing. So I kind of love that you started by talking about vibes and clubs and feelings, because that's what this is bringing out for me. The top notes reveal a smooth and creamy heart of tropical coconut and floral jasmine. Okay, another deep dive into this. What are you getting as far as those are concerned?
I get the outside of the coconut, like the brown parts peeling off kind of thing.
Right. And y'all, I think those are a lot more joined at the hip than they might originally seem, because I can't tell where one stops and the other starts. They're creating their own like yin yang in here, where the coconut's becoming more floral and the jasmine is becoming more fruity.
And to me, jasmine is usually way more bossy. It wants you to know it's in there.
Right.
This almost is replacing like just a gentle floral.
The jasmine is almost becoming soapy.
Yeah.
Like that's the character in here for me.
And I think that just means like you're dressed up for the night. Like there's something that I know like we're all ready to go have a good time. And maybe that's adding that.
This is super masculine and spicy, but with a super gentle edge that pats you on the butt on the way out smooth.
Yeah. It's almost like you wanted everyone to know you smell good, But you don't want to be a bossy person about it.
And you know what? I'm trying to figure out words to paint this picture for y'all. You know what this is? This is wild. For me, this is about 75% an absolute gorgeous tobacco. But it ain't tobacco at all. It's like as soon as you shake your head a little, it all falls apart and it's all those set notes again. But take this in and think this might be a completely new way to build a hint of a tobacco. What do you get?
Okay, so if you could take white saffron and put it through the same process you do for tobacco leaves and all that stuff, I would say yes. If you could make this without tobacco to be as close to a tobacco as possible, that's the vibes I'm getting.
So y'all, if you do love your Cavendishes, if you do love your Haverfords, which, by the way, is going to be out of stock for the next several months, we don't mean to alarm you. What a phenomenal, clean, masculine sidekick to a tobacco scent.
It's like the best way to do it without getting too sweet.
Right.
The dryness is a brilliant start in this type of scent. I don't want it to be saying like, oh, it smells dry. That's a good thing. It's just done in a different way here. And then we've got base notes of cedarwood, patchouli, sandalwood, and a hint, which I would call more of like a dash of vanilla.
Beautiful. And the way the sandalwood and the patchouli are coming together to tame each other is partially what's so inspired about this. Without something as loud as patchouli, it wouldn't be the same. But you got to subdue it in the right ways.
I know we keep talking about how dry this scent is, but I'm actually excited to add a little water to this.
Well, where did you get this brush from? It's absolutely beautiful. Are those rocks?
They are. This is my Teton Shave one, and it's got this cool little fun thumb notch that I really like when I'm lathering with.
And y'all, Foxy Matt tub loads these, but I've never seen it in real life. Super soft like the butter on our counter, and I love that. This is going to go into your fortune teller, Haley's Artisan Bowl. I think this looks like that scene from Pee-wee's Big Adventure where she discovers the Alamo. And y'all, we don't share brushes and bowls, so we bowl load our soaps, and the way we do it is approximate a tub load in the bowl. So I'm just going to spread that soap out and make a thin surface of it, so the bristles of the brush are just going to be able to pull it right up onto them, and all it needs is a little baptism with the bougie. Okay, you were wondering if more was going to come out? These spices are almost coming together in a sense of anise. It's becoming a little bit more gourmandy now. Just smell it with a little bit of rain over the top of it, right?
Yep, now I'm whirling the rain picture here. Taking my dry brush, we're going one direction, getting it on the little bristles here, and then start going the other direction. And once it's not really getting on the bristles anymore, you turn your brush about 25%, keep going. One direction, and going to the other direction. And with these softer soaps, it kind of gets on the bristles a little
real
faster.
Fast. Yep.
So I'm going to dive down to the water and add that into the fun here.
I am getting it over here. This is one of the most intense MacDuff's soaps that I have smelled too. It's like a 4 of an intensity scale.
Without going gourmandy. That's still kind of blowing my mind.
Wild. This has so much frickin' charm and character. I never noticed how not sweet it is. What a beautiful, dry, masculine sense this is. Yeah, that jasmine has had all of the sweet sucked out of it, and everything left behind is absolutely gorgeous in how it's filling in the cracks of the darker woods. Is it interesting that there are some scents that I adore in a shaving soap, but I wouldn't want to wear all day?
Yeah, but I think that's the benefit of having a shave soap, because you're just with it for a little amount of time, and then you can pick if you want the splash or if you want to put a different fragrance on or something. I think that is the benefit of having that time in the mirror, just spending with this. It is like if you could have a solstice for evening. There's something about this that deep in your soul on like a human level that the saffron wakes up that you're not expecting.
And can I just say that the icing on the cake for me is the pink of the text of the title. I don't know why, but that's fire.
I hope that comes across on camera.
Yo.
All right, I know we never talk about lather, y'all, but this is one of the most iridescent lathers I have made in a while.
Like whipped cream out of the beaters. You were so 100% right about solstice. Like the heart of it, sharing something with the heart of this. And it really jumped out at me when I first smelled this. But now, it's been only, 30 minutes? And it's totally different now. I don't get any solstice from this anymore. Do you?
Let's see. Oh, well, this is the lather version, but I want to say not as much as I thought.
No, funny. I think your nose zooms in on what it knows first, and then it starts exploring.
And we are exploring, my friends. So we should do a little side-by-side action to explore.
You are right. This is something you will only find here in the Barbershop Duet. This is the North of the Border whiff on 3, 1, 2. North of the border. Oh.
This is a little sweeter.
This is
Not
more
gourmand,
real.
but a little sweeter.
Yo.
The vanilla, maybe, the floral action are saying hello with a little coconut.
I know this is funny, but this smells like an entertainment district of a city. Because when I go to a new city, I just ask, where's your Ferris wheel?
But there's something super clean about it still.
That's its defining characteristic, like those spices. But what's cool about this, we've got a billion soaps. None of them do clean this way. This must be why everybody loves Canada.
I mean, if it smells like this, I want to go hang out.
Well, they are where the comedians come from.
True.
And y'all, if you want to see this lather coat of moneymaker, you're going to have to follow us a little bit deeper. Now, we'd love to watch Sean put this lather on his face, but for reasons past the understanding, he has a full frickin' beard. We're not saying he doesn't shave something. This just gets more yogurty as the time goes by. And y'all, we do love watching our shave masters and seeing how the lather coats and covers their faces over there. And while we don't do shaving here on the Barbershop Duet, we thought you might like to see what this lather looks like when it coats and covers the face. Look at that. Yeah, y'all, if you're not checking out Cape Cod West Shaving and Barry Bedford and Douglas Embry on Shave Masters, you should see it on Instagram.
It is funny, like, what soaps somehow don't always make you click on them right away. And I don't know what that is, but this is definitely one that almost snuck by us, I gotta say.
And if you see a soap that's kind of a sleeper, but it's always there, that's where my radar perks up. And I'm like, I bet you some brethren know something about that I don't. I bet you there's a reason that's been around for 2-3 years, and I'll grab it. I am never wrong about those. You know what's funny? This is absolutely a debonair, masculine, well put together guy. But this does not smell like a business suit to me.
No, I do know we're kind of focused into our attire, like wherever we're going for the evening.
Right.
But it is not a suit-worthy evening.
Right. Like, I wouldn't put this on in my vest and tie. I don't know why. Like, this is too fun.
Yeah, I'm with you. I totally understand, but I think that's kind of where I was standing, like, mentally with my footprint of like, okay, we're ready to go out for the evening.
I mean, it should be totally fine to wear in a suit. I don't know why. It's just somehow this is smarter. I don't So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be Marcus and Sarah calling Security Pacific Real Estate, asking for an agent so they can list their place. And when they ask why and where you're going, you're going to tell them you're headed up to Alberta, Canada, because if you live within 20 miles of MacDuff's Soap Company, Sean and MacDuff deliver your stuff in person and might even stay for a pizza and a Star Trek episode so we can get our own. So, head over to MacDuff'sSoapCompany.com to find this and a bunch of other cool stuff. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Whyte Saffron. Listen, if you are fans of trail tobacco or Birth of Cool, this deserves a spot in your shave cabinet right between them, just as rich and beautiful and herby without going tobacco. And yet, for my nose, not even going that much saffron. Some magic has been done in this to give you a sense of being outdoors for a fun evening in tennis shoes, not wingtips, if you know what I mean. Sean, thank you for this. We'll be back for some birch and root before the month is out. Welcome to Messages.
So for our August giveaway, we wanted to give you a chance to get $25 to Ariana and Evan.
Yeah, y'all, and all you have to do to be eligible for this giveaway is send us an email here to we sent you at thebarbershopduet.com so that we can get back to you. It's the only way we communicate about our giveaways, and then check back here on our first September episode to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck.
Well, y'all, this little beauty gets the award for smelling the least like I thought it would smell, and I am so glad.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we finally got this one because this is one of those ones that I think I just want to spend more time with. It's new. My brain doesn't know how to file it in a good way. Like, it's super intriguing, and I just want to spend more time within it.
And y'all, this soap is the absolute personification of everything awesome that this shaving soap world can do. So, in an effort to get a few of you to try this as the last of the supplies dry up, I am going to nominate this, as long as you concur, to be the 12th entry into our 2025 Barbershop Duet Masterpiece Collection. Congratulations, Sean. Give MacDuff a treat for us. Y'all, the cleverness, the complexity of this, and yet how quickly and easily your brain understands everything that it's doing is what this world is about, and I adore this thing.
I love that he used Whyte Avenue. Like, I feel like we were standing next to Sean on that street, and somehow he personified that scent. And as soon as we read music venues, I'm like, he just has his guitar with him. He's ready to go. Now we've been there.
Well, I love that this scent carries that feeling for me of going to a smaller venue, getting ready to perform. And I bet Sean knows what that feels like too. You know, it's funny. This is not unrelated to American Vintage, which is a razor company exclusive from MacDuff's that's meant to smell like a green room when you're playing guitar backstage at a gig. Not unrelated, Sean.
Right? This is on your way to it. Like, you're standing outside of the venue.
Right.
The chaos hasn't happened yet. You're not backstage yet. But there's something about getting ready for what the night has in store.
And look at those lights. How does that not make you excited for an evening?
We're going to have to fight to see who shaves with this first, I think.
All right, so well, for me, I just hope this goes back into regular production so I maybe can get a splash.
Yeah, don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
Ooh, you'll smell better just watching this.